Hey everyone, Angelique here. I'm going to take you through a nice strong flow today. If you haven't already, welcome to this channel. Please like and subscribe and share and comment on anything you would like to see more or less of. So let's get started. We're going to start lying down on the back. Take a moment to just hug the knees in. You can close your eyes. Take a few nice deep breaths. One more breath. And then release, straighten the legs down, let the palms roll open. And just take a couple of minutes just to ground into your practice, into the present moment. What are you here to focus on today? What direction do you want to, or what do you want to devote all of your efforts and concentration towards? All right, take the feet up hip width. Inhale, stretch your arms back. And then exhale, lift your hips as you reach your arms forward. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, roll the spine back down. Inhale, reach your legs up, arms back. And then exhale, lift up. Inhale. And then touch the toes. Inhale. And then lift up. Reach your arms forwards, legs forward, hold 3, 2, 1. Pull the knees in. Set the feet down, arms back, breathe in. Exhale, lift hips. Inhale, lift heels. Exhale, roll back down. Inhale, the legs up. Exhale, arms forward. And back to the toes, and back, and again, and legs. Add the arms, 3, 2, 1, release. Lift hips, arms back. Heels, and roll down. Legs, arms, back, toes, back, legs, arms back, arms forward, and back, and forward, and back, and forward. Last one. And release. Take the knees to the right. Straighten the top leg, so the left leg. Rebend. Center. And the other side. Straighten the right. And bend. Come back to center. And across. Both legs. Rebend. Center. And last time, both, then back, and center. Good. Last bridge pose. Lift your hips, walk your arms closer together, and interlace. One more breath. And release. Draw the knees into your chest. Roll up. All right, we're going to take the cat and cow a few times. So you're going to come up on the fingertips. Let the chest dip down. And then round the upper back. So this is a retraction of the shoulder blades and a protraction. So think of squeezing your shoulder blades together and then separate. Good. Now from here we're going to arch the spine, tilt the tailbone back towards the back of the head. Lean the hips back, find a stretch through the belly, and then round through. Bring your weight a bit further forward into the fingers. So you're kind of shifting the weight out of the hands as you arch, and you're pulling the hands towards you for a deeper stretch. And then tuck the tailbone, bring the weight forward into the fingertips. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Bring your palms down. Come back to down dog. Pedal the feet a few times. Breathing through the ankles, the calves, the back of the legs, side to side. All right, come forward to plank pose. Inhale. And we go back. Down dog, exhale. And again. Last two. Last one. All the way down. Hug your elbows. Stretch the back of the right hand out in line with the right shoulder. Left toes to the ground, left knee to the ceiling. Roll back to center. Bend your right elbow. Pull the chest into the midline as you release the toe back behind you. You won't be able to turn as much as the first variation. This stretches the pecs, the chest muscle right there in the armpit. One more breath. And release. And left. Around. Right knee points to ceiling. Center. Bend your elbow. Pull the chest into the midline as you release. And back to center. Hands under your shoulders. Squeeze your elbows in. Retract the shoulder blades. And lift up. And release. And lift. And release. One more lift up. And release. Lift the legs. Arms forward, head down. Good. Up dog. Press the floor away. Come through child's pose. Sit the hips back. I like to tuck the toes to get a toe stretch there as well. Couple breaths. And down dog. Inhale the right leg up. Release. Left. Release. Right again, bend the knee, open the hip. Release. Left. Step to the front. Feet hip width. Bend your elbows. Grab your elbows. Or bend the knees, sorry. Sway.
Should feel a nice release through the lower back and the head and the shoulders. Good. Inhale, flat back. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Hands to the heart, exhale. Right. We're going to start building some heat. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. We're going to jump to plank. And then tap your shoulders 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold 5 seconds at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the way down. 1 cobra. And release. And then up dog. And down dog. Good. Take the right leg up. Inhale. Tap the knee to the tricep so it's right on top, not around to the side. Inhale. Then to the wrist. Inhale. And then to the top. Inhale. And to the wrist. Good. Inhale. Step that right leg forward in between the hands. And then drop the back knee. Send your arms out to the side. All the way up. Out to the side. And then behind. Interlace. Just a breath. And release. Step your left foot behind the right. Exhale, fold. And then as you come up, you're going to catch your left wrist. Send the hips to the left. 3, 2, 1. Separate feet. Inhale. Fold. Exhale. Half. Plank. And then we go 10 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 cobra. And release. Up dog. Down dog. Take your left leg up. Hold. Stretch. Then the left knee goes to the tricep, as high up the arm as you can. Just tap it. Bring it back to the wrist. Bring it back. And again. And back. Step forwards. Send your arms out to the side. And up. Out to the side. Lean forward as you interlace. And then open. Feels really nice to release the head here to create some room around the collarbones. And release. You're going to step your right foot behind the left. Inhale. Fold. And then as you sweep up, take your right wrist. Send the hips to the right and hold. And release. Arms up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Now this time, you're going to hold in chaturanga. Bend your elbows as you jump back. Press back. Down dog. Forward. Down. And up. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Down dog. So we've got the right leg. This time you're going up the arm. So as high up on the tricep. Slide the knee down, slide the knee up, reach back, step through. High lunge this time. Reach up, arms out. Interlace, lift the heart, balance, release. Three-legged dog, so the right leg goes back, onto the left heel, shift forward, lower down, and up, back. Left leg, top of the tricep, slide down, slide up, reach back, step, high lunge, arms up and out, interlace and balance. 3, 2, release. Three-legged, left leg goes back, onto the right heel, forward plank, down and up. Sit the hips back, hold, stretch, soften, and then press back to down dog. Right, we're going to jump the feet forwards. Inhale, lift your heels, bend and jump. Inhale, exhale, reach up, and then hands to the heart. Okay, moving on through the chair pose. Inhale, fold, exhale. Halfway. Chaturanga, hold it there. Plank. Down dog. Inhale, plank. And down. And up. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Down dog. Right, same thing. Right leg up. Start on the wrist this time, so the knee goes down, up, down, up, stretch back, step through. We go to low, keep the back toe tucked, arms up, lift, interlace, reach the chest, hold, arms up, side plank. Right knee in, down, again, down, last time, step through, warrior 2. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, last breath, and release. Plank, chaturanga, up dog, drop the knees, sit the hips back, take your elbows down, try to keep your wrists and your elbows in the same line, which means you're hugging your elbows in and pushing the whole forearm down, including the inner wrist. I'm also grabbing onto the floor. Imagine that your hands are around the jaw and you're constantly externally rotating your hands, dropping the inner wrist, pushing the forearms down, and then lift your hips up and send your head or your ears in between your arms. Lots of things to think about. Do your best, and that's good enough. One more breath. And then drop the knees. Now, if I bring my hands around the elbows, the hands or the fingers should be able to reach around the elbows, and that is your distance for coming into supported headstand. Interlace your fingers, If you haven't done a headstand before, just practice bringing your head in. Lift your hips, lift your head, drop the head. Lift your head, drop the head, and just letting that be your practice. If you have the headstand, lift your knees up over your hips. And we're going to stay in a tuck, meaning the thighs are hugging down into the belly and ribs. Push the forearms down. See if you can be light on the crown, so most of the weight is on your forearms and hands. Not much on the head and neck at all. One more breath. And release. Down dog. Right, we got the left leg up. We're going to start the knee on the wrist. Slide up, down, up, down. Reach the leg back. Step through. Low lunge. Keep your toe tucked. Inhale. Stand up, exhale. Take your hands behind. Lift. Hold. Reach your arms. Side plank. Right hand. Left knee. Release. Again. Release. Last time. Lift. Step. Warrior two. Lean back. Breathe in. And out. And in. And out. Last breath. And release. Plank. 2 chaturangas. 1, 2. Up dog. Hold. Hold, 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 hold. And release. Elbows. Hips. Dolphin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Headstand again. Check the distance. Make sure your fingers are covering the elbows. Open the hands. Place your head. Lift your hips. Come into tuck. If you have a wall, use the wall. You can find the toes on the wall behind you. Now, if you're stable, point the toes and straighten the legs up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bend your knees in, tuck. Bring it all the way down. All right, one more breath. I love to sit here and wiggle the lower back out a bit. And down dog. You're going to jump forwards. Inhale, exhale. Land your feet. Flat back. Exhale, fold. And come all the way up. Hands to the heart. Chair pose. Inhale. Exhale. Last round. Inhale, flat. Chaturanga. Plank. Down dog. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Right leg to the wrist. Now slide up And then step your right foot behind. Wild thing. 3, 2, step forwards. Half moon. Simple twist. Release. Plank. Down. Up. And back. Left. Wrist. Slide up. Step back. Wild thing. Step through. Half moon. Simple. Twist. Release. 3 chaturangas. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Hold. And release. Right. One more headstand. Interlace. Sorry, check your elbows. Interlace. Bring your head down. And coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you are stable and you've been doing this for a while, see if you can pike the legs down. Woo! Oh, that's been a while since that's happened. Let me do that again. Goes to show I'm very human. Right, so what I was going to say is bringing the hips back the moment you pike the feet down. And then see how slow you can bring the legs down. All right, child's pose. Then we're going to do a pigeon stretch. So bring your left leg forward. Sink the hip down. You can rest your chest down over your arms unless there's any pinching feelings happening in the knee, which it is in my case. That's why I'm sitting upright. One more breath. Good. Change side. So anytime you're working on angling your knee like this, it's important to keep your ankle or your foot flexed to protect the knee. Because you want the rotation to happen from the hip and not from the knee. You don't want to stretch the knees in any ways. Okay, one more breath. And release. Lie down on your back. We're going to take a nice hamstring stretch. Left leg up, right leg down. Slowing down the breath. Change. Okay, one more breath. And release. Slide your legs down. Just take a few moments to let today's practice integrate. So just take this time to just be still. And just noticing the moment, the breath, the energy of where you are practicing today. And if you're having a mood that is sort of lingering, just allowing that to be there as well, rather than pushing it away. Anything that we resist persists. And begin to move your fingers and your toes. Stretch your arms back. Let your knees bend. Maybe drop the knees side to side a few times. And then come to your seat. Come back to the intention that you had for your practice. And maybe take a part of that intention, or all of it, with you into the rest of your day. Sort of deciding, how am I going to show up into this day today? How will I honor the day? How will I honor myself? As it is indeed a gift. Have a great one. Namaste.